buckle down your seatbelt because it's going to be an up and down affair.
Right away, Yuri Collins bangs in the 15-footer. The Warriors on the board first.
Key just came flying out of that paint with a good contest.
Collins left open. He's got 3 more.
Right where you want to be.
16 of the squad's 19 have come from that blue painted area. Meanwhile, he has been basically a full member of the Pelicans this season. He and Brandon Boston, who just had his deal converted, he was a two-way to start the year as well. Warriors get a defensive stop, back the other direction on the drive. Jackson Rowe drops it off, and Key has an easy one. Squadron have their second bucket, trailing by 5. Johnson kicks to the corner. That 3 is good. Better watch out. Blake Hinson was on fire the other night.
Are going to have to score tonight if they're going to stay in this basketball game.
Key on the roll. Nice left-handed finish. Oozes athleticism. Back to a 3-point game. Quick fire is good. Blake Hinson's got 2 threes already.
Oh, I thought that was going down. Crutch has been on fire from the 3-point line.
Up under finish. Alex Gill Alexander's got his first bucket tonight. Teams digging into their benches here. Blake Hinson dumped it off. Extra pass finds Armstrong for 3. He's got it. Nice touch around the bucket there from E.J. Montgomery using the glass to score. Armstrong got middle of the paint. 16-footer. Pure. Taron Armstrong, the first Tasmanian native, the former Kentucky Wildcat. Good ball movement, finds an open shooter. That 3 is good for Javen Johnson.
Got to know where he is, just like you need to know where all these shooters are.
Armstrong surveys, finds him again.
Goes again.
Johnson
cannot leave from the behind the 3-point line.
Mitchell chased off the line, his pass knocked away. Good defense from Jackson Rowe, and he gets the dunk. Jackson.
That was a rare floor of every play of every single possession. What do you call and what do you not call? That's a tough job.
Rowe along the baseline, beat the horn and laid it in.
That's why you have to score the basketball if you're going to keep pace.
Crutcher tried to go over the top of Key, couldn't squeeze it around him. He turned it over. Key slowed it up, didn't have numbers. Rowe straight away for 3. Not this time, but an offensive board and put back for Hinson inside.
Winded with this pace that this Warriors team is creating. Well, I wish that had been a 3 because he was right next to the 3-point line. Oh my gosh.
Key the lay-in in transition.
So
there's 39-30 here inside Legacy Arena. We'll step aside, be back in a moment. Cardio right now, not a whole lot of shots going down. Crutcher got inside, had it knocked away, lost his footing. 3-on-1 the other direction.
Ball goes through the net, it's out of bounds and up the court.
And Rowe led the break.
Then he went with his senior year at Memphis, going to the big dance in 2022. Coach saying he didn't have to think about it at all.
Had such a wonderful freshman year that he had many opportunities to transfer and refused to do so because of his loyalty to Indiana Wesleyan. So, great story.
Rowe a size advantage on Crutcher and takes advantage. Half dozen for Jackson Rowe so far tonight. Off the bounce, Scott opted to kick. Rowe kept it moving. Rowe off the bounce against Crutcher again. Slow step finish.
Wow, great defense.
Second time tonight the Dubs have won a jump ball. 1-point lead for the C-Dubs. Key spinning, finishes through the contact and a chance at 3 coming.
And you can see what I was talking about in the open, how he's playing so aggressive and so...
Good defense from Key right on cue. The Warriors force the turnover. Collins in transition, waits for some help. And he's left open for 3. Collins has another.
And you have to rotate your defense. He's so good at finding those open receivers.
Quinones tried to fit it through to Montgomery, couldn't quite get it to him. Galen Robinson had an easy one, got all the way to the window. First bucket for him tonight. Nice find, Hinson the easy one underneath.
Huge boost to the Birmingham Squadron.
Yuri Collins drops it off, Key the hammer.
two people guarding the ball and you're guarding the wrong one.
Squadron a chance to take the lead back here on this trip. Odzuro operating out of the high post, had his pocket picked. Collins the race and lay in.
Got to get into the double digits. That gives the Squadron a much better chance to win.
And an answer on the other end from the Alabama native, Javen Johnson. Quiet first half by his standards. He's starting to find it. Rowe in the corner. He hits.
It's just like work your tail off to score two, and then they come right back down and knock down a three. You've got to know where they are.
That's off the mark. Rebound tapped out. Henson kicks. Gil Fernandez got it.
Wow. That's the inside that Trey Mitchell has finally decided that he can score the basketball, and when he does, it's a huge asset for his team. But at the other end,
pretty much all night tonight. Alex Gil Fernandez, hands, Henson off the bounce, a big pro hop and finish.
That's what just makes him darn tough.
Scott wants a three on this end, Kansas. Good looking sequence from Dante Scott. The Rowe has the mismatch inside on Crutcher, draws a double. Collins off the bounce, drops it off. Maxwell, the hammer from the baseline. Anybody's game on this Friday night here in Legacy Arena. Final 12 minutes when we return right after this. Mitchell, a second try. Couldn't get that one to go either.
It's okay. That's two really good looks by a guy that's been lighting it up, and then we don't get back on defense.
A couple of pretty good looks go wanting for Mitchell here to start the fourth. Key off the bounce into the paint, got it to go. 17 for Braxton Key tonight.
There, and then Jonas, but you get a guy like that come barreling down the middle. And then here goes another one. He is turned all the momentum going to, and there's another big time shot right there. And a good timeout by TJ Sane.
After Sunday's game, they're not even going to the locker room, going straight to the fans. Blake.
Thanks, Simone. Awesome moment there. That will be on Sunday as Rowe finishes in transition, and Santa Cruz has scored the first 4 buckets.
Opportunity for the Squadron to go back.
Ooh, hanging and hitting. Javen Johnson at his availability. Crutcher tried to get it in, couldn't get it in, turned it over instead. Key, a clear lane, lays it in, and the foul. Not this time. Key's got the rebound, just 2 away from a double-double. Scott ran the floor, got rewarded.
Boy, it happened so quick, and it's
Henson thought about the 3, instead drives inside and finishes through all the contact.
Boy, he came in fresh and went right to work, did he not? There you got to defend and get some stops.
Oh my goodness, Braxton Key. Over the top of Keon Brooks. Braxton Key took flight.
How is that not
something?
How is that not something? I do not understand that now.
Armstrong didn't see anything he liked in transition. Rowe attacks the painted area again, couldn't finish, got his own miss, finished the second time. He's been a strong contributor in this one. Lead back to a dozen. Reed spinning inside. Mitchell, a nice cut, and got stoned at the rim by Key.
Circle, and that's why he did not blow the whistle on the previous possession.
Henson off the bounce.
Oh, God.
Hit a wall of bodies, but found Key underneath.
Mandate, you got to get a stop.
Key thought about it, thought better of it. Warriors going to run a little bit more clock. Collins inside. Henson lays it in. Collins in the corner, content to let that clock bleed down. Armstrong up top. Key, one more hammer tonight. Back to an 11-point advantage for Santa Cruz. Lester Quinones dancing, searching. Trey Mitchell couldn't make a clean catch. And it's 3-on-1 here for the Warriors. Armstrong inside, lays it in.